What's up, y'all? Let me show you why every flea market in the world is basically the same. So we're here at the Nung Ho Flea Market in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And guys, this place is absolutely enormous. They have all types of things for all types of people. If you're a real true treasure hunter, this is the place for you. They had over 200 vendors and everything was super ridiculously cheap. The watch selection was insane. I felt like every fifth booth was selling watches and there were some really cool ones. I picked up this Japanese G-Shock GS 1001. So if you're a watch guy, you definitely need to check this place out. I have this piece listed on my eBay for anybody that's interested. Now let's move on to the vintage clothes. There were a lot of people selling clothes in a lot of different styles. There were a lot of cool pieces like this vintage 80s Puma sweatshirt that I thought the cut was insane. This 80s pig roast naughty graphic t-shirt, single stitch, that I thought was really funny. And this like bootleg polo that I thought had a very funny tag, so that's why I picked it up. All in all, they had stuff for everybody, and the price range from just a couple dollars to $10 to $15 for the higher end stuff. $1 equates to 30 baht, so if you see a price tag on anything, that puts things into perspective. They had a bunch of women's clothes and kids' clothes, but I was only in there for the vintage men's clothes. I don't really know about any of that other stuff, but I picked up this vintage 90s single stitch Dare t-shirt that I thought was really funny that I found all the way over here. It's listed on my eBay if you're interested. And then this vintage Polo Ralph Lauren graphic t-shirt from the 90s, which I also have listed on my eBay at a very fair price if anybody's interested. But yeah, the vintage selection was really cool. If you're into toys, they had an abundance of vintage and antique toys. Here's some cool ones that I found. I found these vintage Pikachu McDonald's Happy Meal toys. These old antique puppets, hand puppets, kind of creepy. And then this really old bicycle with this old light on the front. Overall, I'll give the toys a 10 out of 10 here. Meanwhile, while we're on vintage, I found these vintage Rolex and Ray-Ban ads, some old brass bowls and hand tools. Basically, everything in here was kind of old. These really old paintings, hand-painted, the old cameras and technology. I don't know too much about this stuff, but I know some people are really into that. So they definitely have all of that as well. Some plants, at a very cheap price. Just, a couple dollars, $1, $2 for these beautiful, enormous plants. And they had some newer stuff as well. Overall, I give the Nung Ho Flea Market a 10 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.